Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, it's going to be Cheese Compilation 102 for January 2024. Man, 102 cheese compilations since I started doing cheese compilations many years ago. So bottom left here, it's going to be Krullus on game number 1, a Protoss player. He's red, we recognize the name. And in the top right, it is BeHappy, who is a blue Terran player. We never know who's going to be the cheesing player in the cheesing compilations, which I do like. But usually, if I recognize the name, they're going to be the cheeser, but that does not hold up every single time. If you want me to cast your cheese replay as part of this compilation, send it to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of cheese. I will send it to my screeners, along with all the other submissions. They will let me know which ones are the best, and we'll get a cheese compilation out of it. Thanks to Stefan and Jim for screening for me this month. They are so stalwart in screening. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. And this is a replay that was selected by both of them. So I have high hopes for it. Checking for proxies. Here is Krullus, or maybe thinking of him doing a proxy of his own. So not walling off the Reaper hop-up spot. Okay, so it's a 2-gate opener with 1 gas. And yeah, this probe is up to no good. Oh, no Reaper. No Reaper opening here from Happy, just a Marine. Reapers, I know you can't get a probe kill with a Reaper very easily, especially at this level. But man, the scouting that Reapers can do, invaluable. Okay, so 2-gate into Cybercore, into Assimilator, no expansion. No expansion here from BeHappy either. Oh, 3 racks opening. Okay. All right, what are we looking at here? 3 racks plays. Okay, then expanding behind this is BeHappy. So, 3 racks opening, aggressive stuff can be really hard. Steve the SCV just got absolutely gang tackled and destroyed there up against this Nexus. Bullying has found its way to the Krullus sector, and that is a proxy gate. Krullus is going 3-gate. Of course, he's getting warp gate here. He's going 3-gate robo. 3-gate robo opening. This is really intriguing. Krullus appears to be the one who's going for the cheese here. 3-gate robo, 1 base proxy opening here against BeHappy, this Marine. Oh, I thought for a second he was going to keep heading this general direction and come down this way and find it. That would have been awesome. Getting a bunker up would have been really useful. But honestly, having a ton of Marines out would be really good too. Oh, he did make a Reaper. What the heck? Just like way later. Okay, cool. So he got the scout off. He sees the lack of an expansion. He sees 2 gates here. He sees 1 pylon and says, no, he sees 2 pylons and says, you're missing a pylon, buddy. Actually, he's not. Nope. This pylon is providing more supply than Krullus actually needs right now. But if we're going to start warping stuff in, this warp gate takes forever unless you're chrono boosting it constantly, which is not happening here from Krullus. He has the energy for it, just not on top of it here. Getting an immortal, but seriously, mass Marine here, just 3 racks constantly pumping Marines can be very good against this kind of thing from Krullus. We'll see. Stalker's heading across the map. Hey, warp gate is done, and he's expanding behind this. Krullus! So Krullus going 3-gate robo into an expansion. Does he know this is happening? He does know there's a 2nd base here from BeHappy, so he's like, but I mean, honestly, Krullus, you should probably spend this money on more stuff rather than an expansion. Right? Got some sentries, got some stalkers here. Marines Marauders up from BeHappy. Army value is 18 to 14 in favor of the Protoss. Yeah, honestly, I think canceling this and then warping in some more stalkers or some more zealots would be super great. If you're going to go for this kind of aggressive play. Oh, BeHappy is moving out. So that probably means we're going to see a base race here in game number 1, doesn't it? Oh, no. All right. Well, BeHappy moving out. Don't worry, BeHappy, he says. Let's go attack. Krullus on the other side of it. I guess he's waiting for his 3rd immortal. I mean, the longer this takes, The longer you wait, the weirder it is. He's waiting for an OBS. Is he worried? Must have been worried about Widow Mines. All right, well, there's nothing to defend this on the Protoss side of the map. And guess what? There's nothing to defend this on the Terran side of the map. So we get a base race in game number 1 of Cheese Compilation number 102. Let's rock. Oh, no, Warp Gate died. Oh, BeHappy decides to go home. They say never base race a Terran. Honestly, if BeHappy floats this orbital into a corner somewhere and then just continues with... Ah, he's doing it. And then continues with it. Okay, he's splitting his forces. I don't know. Well, floating orbital didn't float to somewhere where it couldn't be killed by these stalkers. So it's gonna die. Ah, these zealots hacking away as these guys try to repair. These 3 Marines are participating in a base race, but guys, that's not really enough. Where are the rest of your dudes? They're walking. They don't have stim. They've got concussive shell and combat shield, but that's about it. This orbital is going to die. SCV's dying all over the place. And finally, BeHappy makes it home. He kills an immortal and then stops for a minute to admire his handiwork and then starts to go after. Here we go. Okay, Zealot's gonna die. Once the Zealots die, this is problematic for the Protoss. Guardian Shield comes up. It's gonna be close. Little bit of target firing going on here from Krullus. I like it. But Marauders against Stalkers, dude. But they both do bonus damage to each other and BeHappy GG's. Krullus gets the win. Yeah, 3 Stalkers remaining here. 3 kills, 5 kills, and 2 kills on those guys. And that's it, man. It's 5 Stalkers against 4 Marines and a Marauder. These Marines are trying to come back home. But he knows. He knows his main base is ravaged and the Protoss base is fine. It's, 25 to 2 workers at that stage. So, woof. Yeah, I really think BeHappy would have been better going for the base race. Float this orbital like down here. I don't know if we can float back here far enough away that Stalkers can't hit it. But maybe float this orbital all the way over here and then go base race. Right? There isn't a Stargate from the Protoss. They say never base race a Terran, but I think BeHappy made a mistake trying to get back down here and save his stuff. Resources lost, 4,500 and 20 or 2,000 rather. Blah. Blah, 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 blah. Tough stuff indeed. So game 1 does go to Krullus. Well done. A bit late, I think. Getting the Observer was really not necessary, but I imagine he's run into a situation where there are Widow Mines in the past with this build, and so he tweaked his build so that he would get some Widow Mines in it. I think that's fair. Anyway, let's go to game number 2. Hit that like button, friends. Game 2's on Equilibrium, a map that I don't cast many games on. I feel like most pro players have this vetoed, but top left, it's going to be bobnelson, our red Protoss player. And in the top right, it is Shadowslayer, also from the Lights clan with Krullus. Huh. I think we've cast Shadowslayer before, but I'm not... Was he in the Lights clan there? I don't know. So, it's gonna be 2 proxy racks. Cha-cha. And this probe is up to no good as well. So we're gonna have a double cheese here. Splitting up the SCVs so that only one SCV will be seen by a scouting probe. He dives to avoid the scouting probe. I don't know if bobnelson saw that or not. I think the probe did, but was bobnelson looking at where the probe could see, right? Anyway, barracks. And another barracks. Oh, come on, man. Placement. Oh, wait. 150 minerals. Ka-chow. There we go. Okay, just waiting. And this is going to be up cannon rush. So Forge coming up here from bobnelson. In plain view of everybody. Okay. So pulling off SCVs. All right. Cannon. Pylon. Cannon, just in case this pylon gets burned down, and it is. It's going to be killed here. Chow. All right, so pylon gone down. Now the probe is providing all of the high ground vision these cannons are going to have. Oh, boy. All right, well, fine. Here we go. We're going to keep this up. Supply blocking the Terran would be pretty effective stuff. Where are we? We're tech labbing. Just trying to make Marauders down here. Shadowslayer going for the Marauder plays. Oh, the supply block on Shadowslayer could be so brutal here. He's producing nothing but more supply. Getting a bunker up would be nice, except you don't have any barracks to produce Marines here. Look, bobnelson's like, where are your barracks? I guess I better wall off here. Maybe get a cannon behind the wall. That seemed like that'd be pretty nice. Yeah, it's a concussive shell marauder play here out of Shadowslayer with a cannon rushing a Terran who doesn't have anything to really stop your cannon rush. All right, well, Marauder's in a dream here. I like that Shadowslayer's SCVs pulled some gold minerals off of this gold base that he built the barracks next to. That's kind of fun. Honestly, at this point, lift. Put a bunch of SCVs into this command center, lift it, land it over here, and keep working, dude. Maybe build a refinery here. You're going to need some gas. He does get a cannon up. Oh, gosh. Going to lose? No, not going to lose. A Marauder. Very careful micro here. And the cannon goes down. Both Marauders very injured, which means that probes can do actually pretty well here. A couple zaps from that probe. Ooh, more Marauders showing up, though. This is tight. This is really tight. Bob not finding it within his time to build another cannon in range of that command center. I feel like that's really important. A Zealot's going to pop out. Yes, that pylon is one of the two pylons powering all of this stuff. Yeah, look at how much damage probes do to Marauders, dude. It's like SCVs versus Stalkers. Kind of the same thing. Did you lose this probe? Wait. How on earth did you lose this probe? Don't tell me you brought the probe all the way home for no reason. Dude, what the heck? Okay. When this game's over, we're going to rewind and take a look at this. Because what? His probe over there is dead. Did the SCVs kill it or something? Stalker gets murderized. Look at the damage output from these probes on these Marauders. They're going to get one. They're going to get it. Oh my gosh, they didn't get a Marauder. How? One Marauder has died so far. This is incredible. Oh, the concussive slow is so brutal. He didn't. It needs to be target firing the Marauders that have like no HP. Good, actually moving the wounded Marauders to the back here. I like that quite a bit. Dude, SCVs. How though? There were cannons here. Where did that probe go? GG, Shadowslayer. All right, so this game is mysterious. In fact, just in the point of fact of where on earth this probe went. There was a probe here. He was building. Okay. Here he is. What? bobnelson's like, all hands on deck. We must have all probes. All probes at home to defend against these Marauders. You, PD the probe, will make the difference. Please listen to this call to come home immediately. And then he's like, okay, but don't you want me to build a cannon that will attack the enemy's command center? No! Come home! We need you! This is the probe. I saw him and I was like, is that him? And he just well, okay, we have to see this guy in particular. We must follow his journey. He stands by the mineral. He's come home, got a mouthful of minerals from the natural base, and then his job is to stand by these minerals and stare at them, and then observe the death of his friends down here, and then build a shield battery. That's why we needed you to come home, PD the probe, so you could build a shield battery. And then that's it. This investigation is brutal. Oh my gosh, this is brutal. Yeah, like just at some point, Shadowslayer was like, it sure is weird there aren't any cannons attacking my orbital. Shrugs. Oh, well, Then proceeds to win. That's incredible plays here from bobnelson. APM today, 117. Not bad. Wow. So that's game 2. Weird stuff, man, but that's what I like about the cheese comp. You never know quite what you're going to get. Let's see what game 3 has. Dang, Krullus has 2 of the replays that were selected by both of my screeners. There were, let's see, 6 replays selected by both of the screeners, and Krullus got 2 of them so far. Top right, it's going to be Krullus, our red Protoss player, and the bottom left, it is our blue Zerg. It is ObTop. All right, man, PvZ stuff here. We haven't had any Zerg representation in the cheese comp so far, but we got some now. Let's go. Yeah. If you are enjoying the cheese, I have a whole playlist of cheese compilations dating back to like 2016 or something. When did I start doing these? 17 maybe? But it's been a long time, obviously, with 102 of them, one every month. I can't do the math. I really can't do the math in my head here because I'm, not good at math. And also I'm trying to cast at the same time. And I think you've heard other casters say this, but when you're trying to cast, that's taking out the part of your brain that would otherwise be available for math. And so your math skills just fall off a cliff, right? It is a forge back home. It's almost like a forge expand, but there's a gateway there. And Krullus is like, haven't cannon rushed a Zerg in a while. This is why you put this Overlord over this hatch, because you don't know. There's no... Look at how the no vision there is on this hatch when it's coming in. This Overlord is nice. But it didn't get there in time to see that the probe came in and came around this backside, and here we go. Here goes the cannon rush on the Zergy Zerg. This is so brutal. This is such a brutal opening for Zergs to deal with. Krullus getting gas behind this. What on earth is his follow-up to cannoning the enemy natural? Again, you'd think maybe, if you're new to StarCraft, these cannons are visible. Guess what? No! No, they are not. They are not even close to visible, and in fact are invisible. Statistically so. So, alright. Yeah, this thing's gonna pop. And pool's done. And Queen is on the way from ObTop. ObTop says no scout. And Krullus is like, I totally did. And ObTop's like, oh, my natural's under attack. GG. All right, fine. Look, I mean, that was, a fairly standard cannon rush of a Zerg, but I do like how sneaky Krullus was about it, and I like that ObTop. That comedic timing was gorgeous. Like, the best writers in Hollywood could not do any better than that. No scout, Krullus. I did. Comedic timing beat. Cannon start firing on your second base. GG! Oh, that was fun. All right, so Krullus, he had some follow-up plan. He's got a cyber core. He's got gas. He's like, I'm just going to one-base this Zerg after I kill his second base and turn him into a one-basing Zerg. One-base Protoss defeats one-base Zerg every day of the week. Fantastic. Really funny stuff. Man, this has been just a funny cheese comp so far. I'm enjoying it. What do we got? What do we got next? Hey, it's MackWinston on Oceanborn. Bottom right. SuperiaHands, a red Zerg. Top left, blue Protoss, MackWinston. Patron of mine. Super cool dude. And let's see who's going to be the cheeser here. Yeah, you can support me on patreon.com/falconpaladin for as little as $1 a month. And a lot of people do that, so thank you if you're a patron. And at the $10 a month level, you can send me one replay every month, and I'll cast it and put it on the channel. And MackWinston is at that level. So I've been casting MackWinston replays once a month for a very, very long time. Years, in fact. And man, so fun. So fun are MackWinston's games. All right, so a cannon rush against a Zerg again. Dun, 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 dun. So he's like, wait, hang on a second. What is going on here? Oh, it's a pool first out of SuperiaHands. Oh no, Mac's like, this kind of hard counters my whole cannon rush idea. What do I do? What do I do instead? If this was before the time these unbuildable rocks were here, then I could triple pylon wall your low ground and you would be very sad. Oh, okay, well. I was gonna say, this Overlord can see this, right? Yeah, this Overlord can totally see this. Max, maybe just try... Oh, what? SuperiaHands has threw up a proxy hatch inside MackWinston's base. He snuck it in through the front door because there's nothing here. Well, he had to walk past this, so Mac, if he was paying attention, he would have seen the drone come through this area. But once it got up the ramp, there was a nice little sneaky path. Oh, man, I love a macro hatch. You know Falcon's in love with macro hatches, and it's... Mac, thank you so much for sending in a macro hatch. I know it's not you who's doing it, but I'd appreciate it nevertheless. Roach Warren coming in, 2 workers on each gas here. SuperiaHands has a plan of what is going on. Proxy gate, cannon. The Overlord's like, yeah, I can see all of this stuff. Huh. Well, Overlord says front door is fairly wide open. We're making a cannon here, and Mac's going to try to expand behind this. He is going up to that 400 mineral count. Ooh, I want to see when he figures out there's creep in his base. Ready? I'm just going to go to his camera. We're just going to watch what he can see. La, la, la. He didn't quite want to expand yet. Oh, no, he's down here. Oh. So he makes a zealot, and he sends the zealot up. He still doesn't know there's creep in his base. And he's like, spine crawler coming up. Another spine crawler coming up. Going to force these drones off the line. That's good. Draw them into the cannon. Draw. Oh, too smart. Too smart for that to happen. I'm waiting for him to notice there's creep in his base. Come on. Mac. Does he see it? Does he see it? Well, he does now. He recalls. Home is 2 zealots against a roach and a queen here. Honestly, I was just going to say, SuperiaHands has displayed good micro today, and then all of a sudden, no. No, not the greatest micro. As he lost a roach to slow zealots, which should not really ever be a thing. More roaches are out. The probes are in trouble. Ow, 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 ow. Trying to get a cannon up here, but the roaches focus that cannon. MackWinston, GG's! Hey, Mac's in a loss. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. It was another double cheese. Oh, man, this has been such a fun cheese compilation. The proxy hatch while he was cannon rushing and getting a proxy gate on the other side of the map. Oh, SuperiaHands. Got some roaches out. Roaches deal with slow zealots pretty well. MackWinston just didn't really have a cyber core, and that's going to be a problem if you're trying to deal with roaches that show up in your main base and just didn't see the creep in his base until it was too late, and everything fell apart. Bam, bam, bam. Well, that was fun too. This is like the funnest cheese comp of all time, possibly the funnest cheese comp of all time. Nice. Well, this has been amazing. Subscribe. We got more cheese. All right, next up, it's a Masters level cheese sent to me by HyperONE. It's Psystorm Gaming's Gerald. Bottom left on Alcyone, and in the top right, it's going to be HonMonO from HyperONE's clan, who's also Master League. So this is not a ladder game because it's not red versus blue. Maybe it's part of a clan war or something. I don't know. Don't have any context, but again, this is Masters versus Masters. 200 APM versus 200 APM here. And that is HyperONE's radioactive symbol logo for his clan. So PvT, who's going to be the cheeser? Blocking off the Reaper hop-up spot here is Gerald. Shwang. There it goes. There it be, lads. And yeah, so who's our guy, I guess, is the question of the day. Ah, there we go. 2 extra racks getting tossed up by HonMonO. So 1 racks, 3 racks. Aggressive play here from HonMonO. We've seen this very build defeat some elite Protoss players in our time as part of the Africa World Series, which I cast with Laughing Games every, I don't know, month or so. Cure. I think Cure used to love to really, really do that. Oh, just kidding. It's a 5 racks. What can this probe see? This probe can see nothing. This probe knows there's a barracks and a hard wall, and that's it. This is very well placed on the barracks, not visible to a probe at the top of the ramp. But the probe's like, well, you can't get out of here. So without me seeing what's going on, it's just no gas, dude. This is marine. This is... Then he expands? Wow. Gerald, what's up, dude? Gerald, I don't know about this, man. You're going to expand when you're not quite sure what's going on here? Where's this probe? Did the probe get killed?
Go.
Probe.
SCV ready.
Where'd you go? Any probes died? No. Did he... Oh, the probe's built a pylon over here, which is exciting. Oh, probe's here. Probe is alive. Probe's been shot. But probe is handling... And it is. It's a pull the boys. 4 racks. Marine cheese timing at like 245. Shield battery. Stalkers and shield batteries. I think that's what Gerald has available to him right now as far as options. Double gas, not saturating the second gas. Smart. Yeah, and he's just making stalkers. He's got a shield battery. He's getting another pylon, so it can't get depowered by killing this pylon. And here it is. He knows it's here. He knows the pain train is here. It's just a matter of execution at this point. Shield battery. When do you pop the overcharge? When does Gerald think it's time to pop the overcharge? Maybe after the shield battery gets focused down. Did he not? Oh, maybe he didn't have an overcharge available. That totally sucks. SCV's pretty good against stalkers, it turns out. And Psy Storms, Gerald. Man, 15 SCVs have died. 17 probes have died. This is just, it's too many. It's 17 Marines. Wait. It is 12 Marines and 4 stalkers. Another shield battery died. More probes dying. Warping in a zealot to try to mess with this too. Okay, the micro is good on both sides. Obviously, APM spiking up into the 300s for HonMonO. The Marines get cleaned up, and the resulting Marines have to get out of here. Holy cannoli. All right, bunker top of the ramp here from HonMonO. Worker count is 8 to 5. 0. Holy crap, 0 to 9. Gerald's lost every one of his probes. Oh, the economic damage was critical. Pretty much game winning. Oh, yeah, game winning. This bunker finishes. You get the Marines inside the bunker. The stalkers are like, crap. All right, well, nope, that's it. We're done. There's 0 probes for Gerald. He's gonna... Alright, man. He's gonna try it, but, like, repair is a good ability. Zealot's down. Repair. You can afford to lose a couple SCVs here and there, and that's it. HonMonO gets the win against Psystorm's Gerald. Yeah, I recognized a ton of probes had died, but I didn't realize every probe had died. Woo! That was amazing. To win a game with 11 SCVs remaining and, like, 3 Marines is pretty fun. 4 Marines is pretty fun. That was great. Well played there by HonMonO. APM, 299 to 208. Higher APM wins every time. Just kidding. That's not how that works, is it? No. No, it's definitely not ever how it works. Sometimes it can feel that way. Anyway, GG! GG, man. Oh, you talk about the rules. We'll talk about the rules as I start up the next game for Cheese, but you probably know what they are. I'm not sure how many people are coming in here who have never watched a Cheese compilation before, but maybe we do have some super newcomers. I don't know. What's next? Looks like another HyperONE submitted replay, but who is it? We're on Solaris. It's a HyperONE replay, bottom left, right Terran, HyperONE, top right, a blue Zerg. It is oBilboKenobi. Sure, why not? Oh, man. So the rules of Cheese are, if you want to send me a Cheese replay, send it to falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of Cheese. Make sure it's not longer than 7 minutes unless there's a lot of super action past the 7-minute mark, right? If it's a base race where you're hunting down pylons and supply depots, nobody has any workers and stuff, and it goes past 7 minutes, that's okay. or something along those lines. The higher level cheese it is, more likely to be selected. And no worker rushes, unless there's a super unique spin that you put on it. Eh? Alright, what's the play? Ooh, pool firsting here. Well, extractor pooling here is oBilboKenobi. That wasn't a 13-12, that was like a 16-15 maybe. That's not even all that much faster than just going 16, 18, 17 as far as getting lings out in my experience. So, whatever. What are we doing? 2 racks in it here. HyperONE on the other side of the map, but your 2 racks aggression against someone who's going pool first is difficult. It is difficult for this to work. Alright, we'll see what we get here. The calm before the storm as the third Rax comes up here from HyperONE. He's got his double gas. Is this like Mass Reaper? It is a Mass Reaper play here from HyperONE. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, Overlord does get a scout out here from oBilboKenobi that says, 2 racks at the front. You want to scout for an expansion? If you don't see one, Spinecrawler would be really nice. So here we go. Reaper shows... Dude, did he... He's got 4 lings. Is he running those across the map? No, he's hiding them. He's hiding his lings back there. Alright. Reaper's doing their thing where they heal up and shark back and forth here, and HyperONE is going to expand behind this 3 racks Reaper opening. But I imagine it's just to give him more money for Reapers, because that's the kind of guy that HyperONE is. HyperONE be crazy. Alright, Slow Ling's not going to get it done against Reapers, no chance, but guess what just finished? Speed. Metabolic Boost is done. Oh gosh, Kitty 8 charge, gets a good hit there. This is good Reaper micro. Oh man. A Reaper died, but guess what? 8 lings have gone down. The cost efficiency is a bit through the roof here from HyperONE. Queen's trying to fight it up. We will fight. We will Kitty 8 charge your butt. Kitty 8 charge does damage in addition to the pushback. Reaper's getting out of there. This Reaper, oh gosh, dead. Yeah, bad angle there on that guy. Kind of joined the party late, so it is Speedlings versus Mass Reaper. Man, remember the time when Beyond would go 5 racks Reaper against Zergs all the time, and his control was insane, and then he got Reapers nerfed because he was impossible to stop with it. Good memories back in Heart of the Swarm. Maybe late Wings of Liberty even, that was. Baneling Nest coming up. I wonder if YouTube would have some VODs of Beyond just going 5 racks Reaper. I wonder if I've cast any Beyond games where he just went 5 racks Reaper against Zergs and beat them. I'll have to go back and look, I guess, at my own VODs to find out, but more barracks, man. That's all we're doing. Firing up more and more racks. Second base is done. Zerg second base has been done for a minute, obviously. I don't know about slow Banes against... He just cancels all the Banes. And okay, well. No, this is not working, sir. Just trying to get more... Why? Ravagers! The answer to Mass Reaper is getting some Ravagers out with that gas, not slow Banes. The only way these Banes make any connections is if the Reapers decide to let them get connections by standing there. Okay, or... Sure, that's... Okay, what? HyperONE, dude, don't make me look bad. Oh, wow. Well, the saving grace here is that this is still a hard wall. HyperONE's into Marines now. Oh gosh, this HyperONE is going to die. These Banelings are going to bust. The Lings will get in. There's no bunkers to fall back to. That's not even a hard wall at the top of the ramp. And, all right, here we go. I think he made too many banelings. Well, we're inside the house now. Marines trying to split. All the Marines are dead. I think that's it. GG. HyperONE gets riggedy wrecked because slow banelings killed his Reapers. Oh my, HyperONE, it hurts me. I main Zerg and that hurts me. I would play against a Terran player who would Mass Reaper against me, and if I made slow banelings, I wouldn't get within 8 miles of those Reapers. Baneling bus numero dos. GG. oBilboKenobi wins this thing with an APM of 184, 211 from HyperONE, but again, APM is not everything. Wow. So hats off to HyperONE for sending in a loss. I do appreciate that, dude. Got to keep the people on their toes. They can't see the name HyperONE and expect wins every time. But I'm just going to say it again. Slow banelings should not connect with Reapers. Off creep, okay? I'll give it to you on creep, sure. Your Reapers are on creep. You can't quite see the banelings. They flank you. They're faster on creep. And then your Reapers die. Okay, thumbs up. That sucks, but it's more understandable. But this was off creep, and this was brutal. All right. Well, Zerg gets a win, which is nice. Nice for a Zerg to actually get a win here today. I think that's a first. No, second Zerg win. Krullus sent in a loss to a Zerg too. So, man, 2 players that send in replays a lot. Sent in losses to Zergs. Hats off to both of you. Love you both. That was fantastic. Okay. Solaris is up. We've got, I think that's it for all of the cheese that were selected by both of the screeners. But then we have other ones that were selected by only one of them, which is how this is going to work for the rest of the cheese comp. So these were the best ones, and I assume we have some great stuff coming next, but just nothing that both Stefan and Jim agreed on for some reason. Maybe we'll find out. I don't know. Next, it's Shadowslayer and charlenium. 2 people who've submitted replays to the cheese compilation in the past. Top right, it's going to be Shadowslayer Tyranning. In the top left, it is charlenium. Playing Zerg. Welcome back, charlenium. Both players have submitted replays to the StarCraft 2 Falcon Paladin channel. And another pool firster out of the Zerg. Wow. It's like the 3rd pool first play we've seen out of Zergs. Are Zergs just on the ladder constantly pooling first because they're like, I don't want to die to cheese. Do you want to die to cheese? And it's like, no, I don't want to die to cheese. Absolutely not. So let's pool first, boys. If we get Proxy, we can handle it more easily. But, no gas, though. This really, to me, feels like we're just going to go pool first and expand. It delays our expansion, but we're much safer against things like proxy racks. Because if he was going for, like, a Ravager all-in, there'd be gas, right? So I don't think that's the play. Oh, drone harassing an SCV. Buddy. Okay, good. Good, don't die. Don't. Oh, my gosh. We delayed the barracks with a drone. And, okay, got some 4-lings cruising across the map, and charlenium on the follow-up is, oh, is Proxy hatching. 2 Proxy hatches in the same cheese comp. Falcon is over the moon with happiness right now. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Bring it. Bring me the Proxy hatch. So at this point, well, we're hardwalled, and we are making a Reaper. Double gas there from Shadowslayer. And, okay, well, stop. Ooh, he just bounced a Ling over the supply depot. No, don't lose the Reaper to a Ling. Oh, it's so close, though. One more hit, that Reaper would be dead. Stop sacrificing Lings at this wall. Stop it. It's not worth it. He's getting gas back home. He threw up a proxy hatch inside the Terran base. Okay, well, more SCVs must take down this proxy hatch. Where do we get a zealot? Zealots are good at this. Marines are good at this. Marines, just like walking right up to point blank range. Love that skin on that Marine, by the way. He has a mohawk, doesn't he? Mohawk, spiked shoulders. Mirrors Marauders, right? That's what that skin is. Meanwhile, does he notice that there is creep?
Drones are under attack.
No, he doesn't know this is here. At all, actually. Oh, that's weird. It doesn't show this exists from this view. It should. Anyway, proxy hatch probably can. Oh, he canceled it and then replanted it. Okay, fine. Are we gonna? Oh, we are. We're gonna spine. We're gonna spine, but guess what? Shadowslayer. He's got a factory up. Get a tech lab on that thing. Get a siege tank. Gonna be worth its weight in gold. Bring the queen up so we can attack the SCVs on the other side of these supply depots. Bring the queen up. Bring the queen up so that she can attack stuff on the other side of this wall. All right, wall's busted, but re-walled with his command center. Dude, how many lings have died today? 12 lings have gone down, and 0 attacking units at all have died from Shadowslayer. More creep. You need a creep Tuma. You have enough energy for a Tuma. Another creep Tuma. Push, 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 push. You gotta get it here. Okay, we're not gonna spread the creep. That's fine. It's proxy spines that can't hit anything because they can't get close enough. Well, partially because this unbuildable plate is here, which is hilarious because these are intended to help Zerg, but in this case, not helping Zerg. Spore up in case a Banshee arrives, I guess. That's fair. Oh, now there's a siege tank. And alright, that's it. This was fun. This was pretty fun, but siege tank is just the answer to all of these shenanigans by charlenium. Charlenium's expanding behind it, but he has sacrificed infinite Zerglings. 12 Zerglings in the first 4 minutes have died in this game. Army value is 14-5. It's a tank and 5 Marines versus 2 Queens and 2 Zerglings. If Shadowslayer walks across the map right now, he just sort of wins. In fairness, he does have to deal with these spines, which is going to take him a little bit longer. But he has proxied a starport down here, and he is going for a Banshee. Oh, man. If a Cloak Banshee shows up and kills Charlenium, and he had a Spore, but it's on the other side of the map, that would be entertaining. That would be highly, highly entertaining. Crazily so. Well, Spore's... Ooh, he's making some Ravagers. I like it. Marines wander in to kill an Overlord. Sacrifice a Marine for it. Yeah, I don't know, man. 3 Ravagers versus 2 Siege Tanks and 6 Marines is a tough ask right now. Charlenium recognizes that. He's back. He's back. Oh, this Queen gets drawn into the tank. Fire. No, Queen, no! Ah, Queen. Why would you die? Ravagers. Good range on the Ravagers. Good unit. On the other side, Banshee. Ooh, Banshee fought the Queen without Cloak. And is currently ruining the economy of Charlenium. And that's it. GG, Shadowslayer gets the win. There we go. That's how it works. Oh, that was amazing. That was fun. This has been, seriously, this is one of the more fun cheese comps I've ever cast. This has been highly, highly entertaining for me. Hope it's been entertaining for you as well. Leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about this cheese comp and whether it's living up to your expectations when you clicked on it or not. I read every comment anyone's ever made on the channel and will make. Well, I saw the names on this one and said I better cast this. Holy smokes, it's Shadowslayer and Krullus on a team against PlaysBadly and lioncat. What's up, dudes? On Poka, bottom right. It's Shadowslayer, playing as Terran. We got ourselves Krullus, his beloved Protoss. And in the top left, we've got a purple Terran. It is a lioncat. You watch Falcon Paladin? Says Krullus. Lioncat's like, lol, of course we do. And PlaysBadly is playing Terran today. So 2 Terrans versus a Protoss Terran team. Is that a Final Fantasy show about an hour long? Yeah. We took him out to lunch, says Lioncat. And that is true. Lioncat and PlaysBadly were in Utah a few months ago, and they took me out to lunch, and it was nice. It was nice to meet them. They're cool dudes. And they submit 2v2 cheese to me quite a bit for the cheese comp. And 2v2s for the mid-rank madness as well. It's filled with Falcons and Paladins. I told him I recognized your name. Pretty sure you're in a higher league than me, Krullus. And Krullus is like, lol. Well, Lioncat's over here proxying some racks along the right side of Poca, which is a new 2v2 map. It's ginormous. We rejoined StarCraft to make cheese videos for him, says Krullus. Oh, well, how nice is that? Oh no, says PlaysBadly, who is currently on a team that is cheesing, which... Good luck. Oh, it's a cheese pun out of PlaysBadly. Havarti fun. Additional cheese punning. I'm not sure if Krullus is an American or a native English speaker and able to maybe pick up on these cheese puns, but I got you, PlaysBadly. I got it. Don't worry. Everything's cool. Shadowslayer expanding. The double racks over here with 1 gas. Could maybe go Reapers with it. It's going to lift them. He knows. He knows there's this humongous piece of your shared base at the top side that does not have any vision naturally. And he's lifting the barracks into the main base of Shadowslayer and Krullus. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's fun. Meanwhile, PlaysBadly's expanding, walling off top of the ramp in case, I don't know, some zealots show up, I guess. That would help against zealots. Certainly. We haven't played in so long, we forgot there were 2 ramps, said Krullus. Is that true? This is a new map. What are you talking about? Don't all in, please. There's a choke in front to the left. Yeah, see, this is a way into kind of this shared natural area. And then there is a ramp. Is that a ramp? Or is that... No, that's hoppy spots. That's a mineral wall. Okay, but then don't counter, says PlaysBadly. All right, says Krullus. We're just reactoring Marines here. On the other side, Krullus is ninja expanding up north and throwing up a Stargate. This is a humongous 2v2 map. The new map pool has had big maps. It's really encouraged Nidus play for Zergs. I have a lot of the new 3v3 maps vetoed because of that. It's just like, I don't know. Nidus are kind of fun to play sometimes, but playing against Nidus consistently is like, it's not as fun, I guess, is how I would describe it. I don't go Nidus every game that I play. Second Stargate here from Krullus. This could get interesting, actually. Let's see. Let's see when the Marines make themselves known down here. Ooh, it's a fusion core from PlaysBadly. Battle cruisers from him? Probably. But for now, a Viking. Void Rays? Oh, Oracles. Interesting. So, at this stage... Oh, look at these guys. Oh, these are the same guys. These are Mirror's Marauders with the Mohawks and their gun blades. Krullus says, shoo. What is Krullus shooing about? What does he think he's... Oh, Marines are here. There are medevacs, but outnumbering... Oh, the surround is real. No, Lioncat. Ah! There was enough to defend it. I thought for sure those Marines would get in here and just wreck face. Lioncat's like, sup. And these guys are like, oh. Well, we've got medevacs, and our SCVs were good fighters. So that, all right. Fair enough. That got shut down. Shadowslayer's having a good time with this, too. LMAO, he says. Lioncat has an SCV in the middle of the map, injured for some reason, hanging out. And both the reactors from Lioncat are going to die because you can't lift those off. So now the question is, how many oracles are you waiting on before you fly into this base and try to kill it? What's good against oracles? A few things are good against oracles, but in particular, battle cruisers are pretty good against oracles. Swing in there yet? No, just kind of hanging out. Boom. Lioncat getting a second base after his opening cheese failed tragically. He's floating these barracks so far away. And I flew so far away. That's right, you're flying so far away. Now, if there's a battlecruiser sitting here when these oracles show up, oracle's in a lot of trouble. If the battlecruiser has jumped across the map, though, one cyclone might be... Oh, two cyclones, though. Two cyclones might be enough to handle the oracles, depending on how many there are when this happens. We're getting the... Okay, yeah. The speed upgrade for the cyclones here, which looks like you're able to shoot rockets faster or something? I don't know. But it's a speed upgrade. How many are we waiting for? I like how with this early cheese... Here we go. Oh, and then Shadowslayer is bringing double medevacs full of Marines. I like this combination. This is nice. PlaysBadly's natural base gets obliterated. The Oracle... No, he attacked the rocks for a second! Marines all died. Battle cruisers and cyclones will ruin you. Oh, you should have fought with the Marines. Run, Marines! Get out of there! Okay, so base dies. Ton of SCVs die. Unfortunately here for PlaysBadly, he is down to 23 SCVs, which is actually not that bad compared to everybody else. 29, 33, and 39 running out the rest of the team. And then we jump. Because of course we jump. And the anti-air at this stage is, not enough, I guess I would say. The Marine count is 16 for Shadowslayer, but they're not generally here. Where the heck are those 16 Marines? No, not kidding, though. Oh, those medevacs that were on the other side of the map. Just casually ruining the probe count of Krullus in his main base. Every one of these probes are in mortal peril. All right, Marines unload. Can we take these guys down? One of the battle cruisers looks like it is going to die, and it does. The other one continuing on. It's 19 kills on this battle cruiser guy. It is 18 probes remaining for Krullus. PlaysBadly is going to lose to these Void Rays pretty badly. And all right, Void Rays out from Krullus to deal with it. This is nuts. What I like about this game is that I'm not sure who sent it in. I don't know if it was Krullus and Shadowslayer that sent it in, or if it was PlaysBadly and lioncat, or if they both submitted it, which I imagine maybe they would, even if they lost. It's just funny to run into Falcon Paladin fans on the 2v2 ladder and be like, hey, what's up? Krullus's Void Rays are now being made on this side of the map because apparently this was still not scouted by... Yeah, still not scouted by PlaysBadly and lioncat. In fairness, there's no real indication that's where the oracles came from, right? So it tracks. Totally makes sense. Blue Flame. Infernal Pre-Igniter is on the way from lioncat. Ooh, Yamato on a Void Ray. Not enough to one-shot a Void Ray, but a Yamato will bring a Void Ray down to very low HP, so if it's taking any kind of a hit, then, yeah, the Yamato will take down the rest of that HP, and it will die. High-sec auto-tracking on the way from lioncat. Air weapons coming in from Shadowslayer for his... He's making his own Vikings. Sure, he's supply blocked. Not ideal in the long run. lioncat doing the all-so-popular all of the Colossus in the world play, which has been all over the Diamond Ladder and lower, I assume, over the last few weeks and months. All right, so that dies. Of course it does. So still two base in it is Krullus. Losing this income is terrible, but I don't think any of his probes died there impressively. Void Rays versus Battle Cruiser. Cyclones on the ground. No, actually, no Cyclones. One of the Void Rays dies. Prismatic Alignment, yes. Against armored targets, very good. Against SCVs, not very good, but you can't exactly turn off Prismatic Alignment. There we go. Yamato finishing off a wounded Void Ray here. Abject chaos on the field. Cyclones. Pew, 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 pew. Void Rays down. Void Rays down. I repeat, the Void Rays are down. Total supply for Krullus, 34. 121 for Shadowslayer, though. He's got an absolute butt ton of Marines. They have +1/+1 combat shield and stim. He's got Vikings. He's got medevacs. He's got all the pieces to his own personal puzzle here. Man, is this enough? 125 versus 48 and 82. I don't know if soloing this is going to work out. Vikings getting shots off on that command center. No real other targets for them. So, hey, burning down a CC, why not? Let's do it. Bam, CC down. Cyclones, problematic. Thors, not actually that great against Marines. Oh, Shadowslayer has his own Thor here. Fair enough, I say. Oh, man, Thor goes down to Mass Marine. A little bit of siege tank support there, too. Siege tanks against Cyclones. If the Cyclones don't get close enough, then, oh, the Cyclones are not going to be very good, and that's it. Lioncat, GG's out. PlaysBadly. GG, a pleasure, my friends. And Krullus and Shadowslayer take the win here in 11 minutes. Like I said, we can go a little bit longer, right? A little bit longer than 7 minutes, but that's okay because there was action going on, man. That was good. That was a fun 2v2, and I'm glad you guys found each other on ladder. That was super fun to cast. Let's see here. PlaysBadly lost 7,600 resources, 6,700 resources lost by Krullus, 4,300 and 3,600 lost by Lioncat and Shadowslayer, respectively. 5 battlecruisers died. Ouch. 9 Cyclones died. 7 Void Rays went down, as well as 6 Oracles for Krullus, and 45 Marines and 4 Vikings went down for Shadowslayer. Did not lose a medevac. There were 4 at the end of the game. Very nice. Very nice. Nice push. Marines, siege tanks, Thors, medevacs, and Vikings. Very, very good. Not enough splash damage to counter that from Lioncat. And PlaysBadly. I thought for sure this would have won, but nope. It did not. Just Marines supported by medevacs, SCVs being pulled off the line and handled quite well here by Shadowslayer. Yeah. All right, nice. Guess what we have on the schedule? We have even more cheese. Can you believe that is the case? I don't know. You probably can. The final game of the cheese compilation sent in by HyperONE. It is Krystianer versus HonMonO. On Goldenara, top left, it is the German-Polish player, Krystianer, who has made $30,000 in StarCraft 2 tournaments in his lifetime. And at the bottom right, it is HonMonO, who's a Korean Terran who lives in Japan and plays for Team HyperONE. So, they matched up in a tournament, and I think this is one of those games, at least I think so, because I investigated both of these players on Wikipedia and found that they played a best-of-5 fairly recently. So, let's go see who is going to be the cheeser here for the final game of the cheese compilation. SCV moving across very suspiciously. Pro moving across less suspiciously, just kind of going across the middle here. Not trying to hide anything necessarily. So this guy, this Steve the SCV, has some plans. And what are the plans? The plan is to throw up a barracks right down here in full view of the Protoss. All right, I guess. HonMonO's like, I'm just going to do this. And Krystianer's like, no, you're not. What is going on here, dude? So Europe versus Japan going on right now. I can't remember the last time I cast a Japanese StarCraft 2 player, but this is what we're looking at. He throws out an NG Bay too. This cannot. Oh, that's another NG Bay. Just kidding. I'm an idiot. So it's a double NG Bay block. That's hilarious. And then bam, immediately barracks into factory from HonMonO. He's got a follow-up planned here. So he cancels both the engineering bays. Krystianer not blocking off Reaper hop-up spots, just being like, it's cool, I don't care. Gateway kind of next to the Nexus. Cybernetics Core up here for reasons, I guess. A Marine out from HonMonO, and, well, he's coming down to the low ground, checking to see if he's got any proxy pylons. It's natural, and he doesn't, so that's a good scout. Good thing to have confirmed that's not happening. It's gotta be a Cyclone, right? This has to be, if you're one base factorying here. Ooh, and then you reactor out Cyclones. Oh boy. I'm honestly surprised that she's compilation has not featured more Cyclones. I thought we'd have more of them. Harstem had a video last week where he featured a Czech player who'd gone from Diamond 3 up to Grandmaster with a really stupid Cyclone SCV all-in build, which is dumb and horrific, but he's got really good micro and really good timings, and it's Widow Mines. Okay, it's just straight up Widow Mines, man. Starport, so it's a one base Widow Mine drop. Play here from HonMonO. Oh, his spray is Diva from Overwatch. It makes sense, man. He's Japanese. I'm gonna lean into the stereotype. The Japanese StarCraft 2 players are weebs, I guess. I don't know. Being a weeb is actually on a spectrum, right? It's on a scale. At the very lowest level of weebdom, you've got people who've, like, watched a couple episodes of My Hero Academia. Or, I don't know. Maybe they watched Full Metal Alchemist, but that's about it, you know? And then on the other full end of the weeb spectrum, you got people who've got katanas that they had custom made for like $5,000, right? Katanas and a million figurines and a body pillow and cat ears, and they dream of living in Japan because then their weebdom can be fulfilled. Yeah, I think those are the super ultra weebs. Not all weebs are built the same, is what I'm saying. So it's a 4 Widowmine medevac drop from HonMonO, sub 4 minutes. There is a robo from Krystianer, which is nice. There is not an observer for Krystianer, which is not nice. But the benefit here is that you can build an ops pretty quick if you already have a robo. I guess that's it. Is he gonna go in? I don't know what he's waiting for here. I really don't. Like, I imagine maybe we're waiting for some pressure at the front and then the 4 Widowmine drop goes in, but dude, he's getting a shield battery. He still doesn't have an obs. You're lucky for that. Honestly, I think HonMonO should have an obs. Oh, it's double quadruple Widowmine drop. Okay. I like it. Does he have an armory? He's got to be building an armory. He's not. Okay. No armory. Here we go. Double drop. Natural base pulled. Main base. Not really pulled at all, actually. 1 Widowmine dies. 13 probes went down in all. A Widowmine made it out of the natural base, and 2 Widowmines made it out of the main base. It's fine. It was fine. It wasn't world-ending Widowmine drops or anything. But seriously, why not also make an armory there? We're trying to figure that out, because there's already obs out, I guess. That's why, because it doesn't matter. Fair enough. HonMonO gonna land a second base. Ooh, Adept dies for no reason for Krystianer. That probably shouldn't happen. Widowmines get back in. Are you kidding me? Oh! 9 probes died, and 2 more probes died there. Widowmine's got 3 kills. You know, he's doing his best, but it's 29 to 14 workers all of a sudden. And what the? Sentry heavy. This is like Sentry Immortal, basically. Okay, there are some stalkers here. Force fields up. Siege tank dies immediately to the 2 Immortals. Is there enough on the field here to hold? I mean, I think he needs to get some really crippling damage done because of what he's lost on the economy on the other side. Immortals get inside the house thanks to the War Prism. Good War Prism pickup. Oh, but the Widowmine catches the War Prism. Brutal. Krystianer's like, what? What was that? He says, all sad, because he should be sad. He lost a War Prism and 2 Immortals to a stupid Widowmine shot. Absolutely crushing there. Adepts shading in to see what's going on. It's 23 to 29 workers. Some SCVs died in that fighting. And by that I mean 3 SCVs have died so far. Adepts aren't really going to get much done here against siege tanks Marines and Widow Mines, but they're going to try to find some damage down here towards the bottom. Maybe get a mule killing an SCV that is building an engineering bay, and then shade out after losing one of their sisters. Fair enough. New Warp Prism shows up. APM check. It's 369 for Krystianer. HonMonO's playing at 420 right now. Maybe intentionally. Who knows? But, well, it's 37 to 20 army value. Plus, we're pulling the boys. So Krystianer, I just think the economic damage that he took on the other side of the map and his inability to get much done over here with the Warp Prism Immortal stuff has really just put him behind. Is there a Raven in this group? Because he's working on Interference Matrix. No. There is a Raven. Yeah, pulling up the rear. Okay. Yeah, he's just like, if there's a Colossus, we'll just shut it down. I don't know what else we're really scared of here. I love the 2 Banshees, by the way. The 2 Banshees are great. Just added little DPS to whatever is going on for the Protoss. He's trying to pick away at the edges. Oh, slow Zealots and a shield battery, huh? All right, Stalkers kind of have to engage now, but also... Ooh, nice snipe on a siege tank. Liking that quite a bit. But shield battery down, 44 to 27 army value in favor of the Terran. The Raven's like, I don't even have anybody to disable. These Stalkers are getting some serious value down here, though. They just killed another tank. This tank is going to die, too. Krystianer is really good, but GG's out. That's it. He's like, no, that's not happening. I got 4 Stalkers against 17 Marines and 3 Banshees. No, thank you, sir. I'm not defeating this particular army. Let's live to fight again. We're going to GG out here and call it a day. That was great. That was really, really, really fun. High level cheese for sure. Thanks for sending that in, HyperONE. Check out his YouTube channel. I'll probably put a link to that in the description here. But if you just search HyperONE StarCraft, you'll probably find it. Anywho, that was incredible. That was super duper fun. Maybe the most fun cheese comp I've ever cast. Really fun. I've seen maybe some more impressive, more creative cheeses in other cheese comps. But this one, I just found myself smiling more, which is nice. I like that. I like smiling more. Probably should like smiling more. I think most people should. But yeah, end of the day, resources lost 6,000 to 3,000. That's going to tell us the story. 27 probes died, 10 SCVs went down. It's kind of the whole deal. And that Widow Mine shot on that Warp Prism that had 2 Immortals in it was just backbreaking too. Backbreaker. Bane breaking Batman over his backbreaker. Brutality. All right. Goodness gracious. That was... That was good. That was super, super, super incredibly good. What a great cheese comp that was. And that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void and a cheese compilation 102. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you like what you saw and what you heard today, you can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. You take care of yourself.